Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, everybody? Here we are, another episode on my tower. Can't believe we're at episode 21. Let's do this thing. We're going to talk about my progress update, my plans for the future, and a giveaway that I've heard is coming. So if you catch at the end, we'll talk about the giveaway. But for now, let's talk about this tower thing we love to play. Let's talk about over here my coins, my stones, and my progress. So since my last video about 2.5 weeks ago, I made about 6 to 7 quadrillion. I've gained about 2,000 stones. I don't know if that's a lot. I've missed maybe one tournament, and in my last video I was in champs tournament, believe it or not. So there's that. For the progress I've made here, in my last episode in tier 11, I was making about 30 trillion less in tier 11. And where I've seen the most gain is in tier 12. In tier 12, I've gained over 40 trillion. And for the milestones, I've been pushing them. I gained 300 levels here. Over here, I almost tripled this, and I'd almost doubled this. So I am getting further along and making more. So I'm not pushing further waves here for the most part, but I am making more. So I'm working behind the scenes on like my damage and my economy. For sure, my economy. So let's go. There's that. I showed you my stats and my stones. Let's go over my tournaments. I've been live streaming my tournaments, and thank you for everybody who's been joining. That's been pretty cool. So if you want to catch them, I usually stream them last minute. But if I don't, I'll start making an announcement that I'll probably stream like midday when I do have to, and late night when I do, it'll just be a regular stream. So for my tournament placements, as you can see, I think I'm gonna say 11th is where like my standard, 9 to 11th. If anything better than that, it's good. Anything worse, it's whatever. So here we are, guys. There we go. My last two tournaments, I've gotten 11th. I did miss a tournament in between these two, I know for sure. So that's due to that last minute strategy, which a bunch of people have started to do. So I don't know if it's helpful or not anymore if everybody's joining last minute. But according to the placement on the tower.lol, the tourney results, my placement analysis, I have been above the line most of the tournaments. So that's been pretty good. For the events, this is a different event. I did get the event pass. Unfortunately, when I made the purchase on my phone, on my iOS, it did not update. And I did write to support, and it took them about a day or two, but I did get credit for the purchase. But for the first time ever, I purchased something and I didn't get it immediately, which was weird. And I know it does happen, but I did lose out on this, the 5%. I would have had this for the tournament, and I didn't have it. So, but Mystic Hair, I actually got this event because of the Mystic Hair. I don't think that's how you spell hair, but yeah. For the missions, I have all these left. This was a new mission. I should have this done by the end of the day. And unfortunately, I don't run Energy Shield anymore. So getting this done, I'll probably do it with the nuke. Go to like a high tier 15 with nothing equipped. Let everybody stack, take down the Energy Shields, and then just go. And for the most part, I got most of these missions done just by playing normally. In the event shop, I did buy a couple stones here. I'm probably going to buy a gem pack, maybe. Just because I do have a lot of metals here. Down below, let's check out the bots. For my bot, I have been working on my golden bot. I do want to buy another level in here, but I don't think it's necessary. I want to see how much metals I can get this event, and then maybe at the end of it, I'll buy it. But for the most part, in the next event or this one, I might be able to finish my bonus, which is huge. So let's go. All right, what else we got here for our guilds? In the guild shop, this is my guild, the J-Force guild. We get stuff done in this guild. For my guardian, I haven't really done anything with it. I'm still waiting. There is going to be a path, but I'm just going to keep waiting. For the store, I've bought in everything. And at the end of the season, which ends in 6 days, I think it's for every 5 you get 1 gem, which is a horrible trade-off, but at least you get something. So this whole week, we basically are just playing for these boxes because our currency here means nothing, and we will get bits, but the tokens here mean nothing, so it'll reset. And I wonder what we're going to get next. Right here, what chip we're going to get next. No one's talked about it yet. There haven't really been discussions about it. But yeah, so I do want to get my golden bot. I think that's my next milestone here is finishing my golden bot, something I want to get done. For my workshop here, guys, you run the same for the most part. I have been trying to do this, but it's just too much for me, so I'm just going to max that. I usually just go attack speed 0, and when I have to put it up, I will. I've kept it the same. 5,800, I max everything else out. Over here, I did misclick here. I got 59, but that's not bad. I'll just keep it there. No landmines, my wall 16, and I max it out fairly quick. My upgrades. My enemy attack level skips, I got them at 400. It's really, really pricey to put another level into it, but once I start making more, maybe I will, but I think 400 is a good point right there to stay at. For my enhancements here, I have damage of 1.7, 165, 165. I've noticed with my respec now that I've been doing before tournaments, I get this to about 1.75, taking the coins out of here and even going glass cannon. Obviously, it's a huge multiplier, but is it that big of a difference? Maybe I might try this tournament without respecking and see what happens. I think it's a huge difference, especially going glass cannon, but we'll see if just staying hybrid and 1.6, 1.6, and 1.3 here, if it actually makes any difference. I think it will, like I said, but I think I'm going to try it. I got my coin bonus up to 135 each, and my sell. My sell income has been insane. I've been able to times 5 one regularly now if I don't try different things. So getting this up is awesome. Being able to sustain 1.5x is really, really cool. So again, with my workshop, I've kept it the same, but I'm getting to the point where is respec worth it for me anymore? If I'm just gonna put coins into this anyway, until I can afford a respec and then put coins into here, because I'm really not doing anything in here anymore. So we'll see. Next up, we got labs. Well, actually, not even labs. I'm skipping over one huge part. I unlock smart missiles. Let's go. I had saved up all those stones, guys, and I was finally able to unlock smart missiles. I know it's easy. You could just buy some stones and do that, but I really like the progression in this game, and I like waiting. I like doing it to myself. I waited about 5 weeks to save enough, and now I'm on my way to saving 3,000. So I'm at 341, and I need to get 3,000 for this, and then 500 to unlock a golden combo or golden tower plus. So 3,500. Be on the lookout, guys. Next video, this is going to go up for sure. So hopefully by next video, 2 weeks, we should be about at 1,000 stones or near it. At least 1,500. So we'll see. Haven't really changed much here. My spotlight hasn't changed much. My black hole hasn't changed much. I do want to make it bigger. Duration is what it is. But I have permanent with MVN. And my chain lightning damage is really good. One thing I noticed in my video, in my build itself, is that I have death wave damage. I know a lot of people have this at times 5, but I think this does something in my build itself. So again, when comparing builds, just know that chain lightning carries me. Smart missiles, I love it. I unlocked it for the labs, but I'm not going to put anything into it, so it's going to be really, really weak right now. But death wave, having this much damage to it, does keep it up a little bit longer, but in the long term, it does nothing. So yeah, these are my ultimate weapons. Let's go. One more away, guys. Maybe 2 or 3 videos away from getting that inner landmine as the last one. For the cards, I mostly run the same cards now. I do have 19 slots, maybe more than I should, but these are the cards I run with. I still do hybrid for my farming runs. I don't know if you would say it's hybrid, as I have demon mode mastery and I just work on damage, so might be more damage orientated, but I do try to keep everything balanced. Okay, these are the mods. My mods haven't changed in a really long time. I keep the same substats, just show you guys. I've been running Galaxy Compressor for a long time, Multiverse Nexus, long time, and Negative Mass Projector. My DC, I just got it to Ancestral Level 1. This is Death Wave Quantity is the one I want to change. It does nothing for me, especially in tournaments. I should have Spotlight bonus or definitely Spotlight angle or something in that effect. Now that I have Smart Missiles, once I get them up, we could probably change some stuff here, but even this is a lot. So that's something I want to change there. I have been running these two right here, NEQ Portal for tournaments and project funding, and those two got me 5 waves off the personal best running Glass Cannon. But yeah, these are the modules, haven't changed. I'm probably not going to be running this. Ohm chip, I show you guys all the time. Not going to run it, not going to run it. Black hole digester, I do want to run it, but these sub mods were when I was running it, when it was my best module, but now that it's not, these for sure have to change to at least like free upgrades for any upgrade, just to get the best out of it. So I have to re-roll this, although it looks good. Those are some bad sub effects. Space Displacer, haven't re-rolled it. Ancestral Deliverance, haven't re-rolled it. My Dimension Core I rolled. Singularity Harness, I never rolled it. I did do this, try to get it, but I was like, it's not worth it to erase all my re-roll shards. My Wormhole Redirector, I did re-roll it. And Death Penalty is the one I use. But for the most part, these I have down here. I don't think I'm ever going to get Being Annihilator to Ancestral. I've been waiting a long time. Just can't get any more of them. All right. For my labs, and like I say, labs is where I shine. I like my labs. My labs have been focused and trying to get stuff done, and watching us grow in this tower is where it's at. So as you can see, I unlocked Smart Missiles and I just went absolutely ham. I went ham on Smart Missiles. So I unlocked it right here. I did the basic ones. Explosion you got to unlock, and then amp quality, barrage quality obviously does nothing, but for me at the moment, but I wanted to unlock it, and I really want the missile amp for my Spotlight missile. So my Spotlight missile is maxed right now. Where's that one at? My Spotlight missile, I maxed it out a while ago, but it's going off every 2 seconds. And now that I have amp and radius going, it's affecting my Spotlight missile. Although my smart missiles go off every 3 minutes, I know it means nothing. This is definitely helping out my Spotlight missile. So I'm going to keep going on those. This goes to 25. This goes to 20. I'm probably going to finish these here. And then my Golden Bot ones, I got 1 more level of cooldown and like 6 more in duration. So let's go. Shatter Shards feels like it's going to take forever. But we're getting there, guys. I'm going to start at the top, go slowly with my labs here, like always. Haven't worked on any of these. I got to put lab speed in, but I'm just going to keep going. I took critical factor out for the missile labs. This will probably go back in. I want to try to finish them. Nothing in health. Coins per kill bonus, 85. I got to slot that back in whenever I can. And I've just been working on, for the most part, my ultimate weapons research. So like I said, this goes to 20. Hopefully I can get it soon. Chronal Field Reduction is a really long lab. I looked this up. It's going to take me 60 real days. It looks like 52, 55 days to get this to 10 levels. That's really long, but I mean, the effect is definitely worth it. My Swamp Labs, I haven't touched them. I got them to 10, 11, then I stopped. Shock Chance is one that I really want to max out. I got a couple more levels on it, but again, that's another one that takes quite a bit of time. Missile Amp, 25. I should finish that one soon. Chronofield Range, guys, look at that. My last video, I had this at level 5, and in that time, I got this to max. So if it's making a difference, I hope it is. Definitely for income. I don't know if it's because of my smart missiles now with that, but for sure, it's doing something. Moving on down here, I did max this out. It was like 2 levels, so now my Swamp Rend is hitting everybody. Although my Poison Swamp has no stones in it, I'm going to start getting this up and maybe start thinking about Poison Swamp after I get my inner landmines. So I just want to get everything ready for it. My Lightning Scatter Amp, I got it to 13. I know a good stopping point is 10, but I want to try to get this as high as I can, just so scatters are never what I die to. My Death Wave Damage Amplifier, as you guys saw, my Death Wave damage is pretty high, so maybe this is helping me. Obviously it is, but... And then my Death Wave Armor Stripping, I have 1 level to go in it. I want to get that one back down, but as you can see, 17 days for 1 more. You want more damage than armor stripping, so I'd rather put that in like damage labs for the moment. For my cards research, I do want to start a super tower bonus. I gotta throw it in there. It's probably gonna be one of my next masteries, this or intro sprint. I've been thinking about it, so we got to get that up, guys. Demon mode, I got it to level 2. To get to level 3, that's how much it's gonna cost me. I do want to save up a little bit more to throw this more, then use these 2 quadrillion coins into here. It really affects my workshop. I got to get this up a couple levels. 4x plus 1, 4x plus 1. Band perks, nothing, and just working on my golden bot. My modules haven't changed much besides my shatter shards and my golden bot labs. Hopefully I'll finish them up here soon in between the next progress update. So let's go. All right, guys. So we got that down. We got that. We talked about everything there. For my keys, so I got 16 keys right now. I've been working my way here. I did unlock this. My last tournament, I got 11th. I was hoping to get a couple more keys to unlock this, but I got 16 keys now. I can get 1 level here, or I can keep going up. I've been thinking about it. I'm going to see where I get. I might save 1 more tournament and then waste them, because right now I can unlock a card slot, but I don't think a card slot will do anything for me in terms of the cards that I just normally run with. And even when I do run to Glass Cannon, you need even less cards. So just having extra cards, obviously, for the masteries is good, but will getting 22 cards make a difference really in my runs right now when I have most of the things I need? Attack speed is one I could throw in, but if you look down here, I usually change cash for that and then just keep it rolling. These are the things I have. I don't use second wind and I don't use energy shield because I die. Once they hit me, I die. And second wind doesn't really, it gets you a couple more waves. Not really that much. But this is my farming setup. For my milestones, like I saw, I got to push these, get this. And yeah, and I don't have that pass. I got premium pass till 15. For my band perks, they haven't really changed much. I'll show you guys where I'm at with my perks. These are the band perks I have. No free upgrades, and I know this is for Glass Cannon, and I just roll with these. I don't use auto perks for the most part. During the day, my nighttime run, yes, but during the day, I don't use auto perks, so I just pick. And this is the setup I have right here. All right. Anything else we got? Themes, relics. I got 107. I know a lot of people have been comparing them. So 107. All right, guys. One thing, let's go. If you made it this far, one thing we're going to talk about is the giveaway. The Jay Plays giveaway for his Tower.Notion site. I'm going to bring it up right here. Let me start my run for the day. Make sure I got my cards. Make sure I got this. Everything's all good. It's early. I might start a tier 11 run just so I could watch it a little bit more. I usually just use that. Shut all this off. And let it ride. So let's go. Let me show you guys this Notion giveaway we got going on here. So this is Jay Plays' the tower.notion site. It's the Tower Knowledge Hub. So he built this site from the ground up himself. He's collected a bunch of infographics. He's a bunch of tips, just trying to put everything together where players can look at things and not have to go to 7 different websites. One thing he does give credit where it's due. Everything is linked. Everything is annotated. Everything has credit. So like one thing we could say is abbreviations. We click abbreviations here. And this is something that a lot of new players struggle with. Even old players. Everything has a like BH plus, cell plus, stuff like that. CF. And if you want to go further into something, you press this I right here. It'll open up another page and it'll tell you more. What is dimension core? What levels? Stuff like that. Core submodule effects. It gets really, really deep, guys. So this is the tower.notion.site. For guides and strategies, we have a bunch of stuff here. So the free up orbless strategy here. And if you have any question about anything, you just click one of these and it'll help out. So it tells you about your workshop setup. You can lock multi-shot, and if you want to know what multi-shot is, you click on it and it tells you what multi-shot is. It'll bring up the wiki, and it's everything. So this right here is trying to get everything in one place. So this is the home screen right here. When you click in, you can do your live placement analysis from here. You can look for battle conditions for the next tournament. You can use your track your run feature here. You can check out the runs you got going on. And you can use the MVN perma calculator. These are just things right on the beginning of the homepage. A bunch of graphs, a bunch of infographics, if you guys want to look it up. Way more than I could talk about in this video. So much cool stuff here. And right now I want to talk about that giveaway I was saying. So he has a stone pack giveaway going on right now. It's going on until May 31st, I think I saw. The submission date was that he was going to do it live. It was a Saturday, I want to say. But it's, the stone pack will be held on Saturday, May 31st, 2025. To make a submission, you just have to add a tip to this website. Anything you think that will help players out or anything, you just press submit tip. You add in your gamer ID if you want to. If not, you can remain anonymous, and we'll give you credit. These are some tips that people have been pouring in already, and he's just curating it, and some rejected submissions. So obviously it can't be something that's already been there, but anything that he's trying to build up something to help the whole community. So, and all you have to do to qualify for the Stone Pack giveaway is we're just trying to get tips in and get get this site better knowledge to get it going. So any tips, anything you guys have, anything you find wrong with this website, just submit us a tip and we could get it going. He put this site together with the intention to hopefully make resources, information about the tower game a bit more interconnected, less fleeting, less siloed, and less one-dimensional than what is usually shared in other formats. But you'll be the judge of whatever I succeed with that or not. This knowledge hub was created for several reasons, and he outlines them all. So again, guys, this website is really, really cool. I know it looks like there's a lot of text, but there's a lot of graphics as well, and a bunch of stuff. I like this tournament matters here. This is his checklist he has, and he does this prior to every tournament. I've seen this, and it gives credit right here, and you could click on it. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, that's the giveaway. I hope everybody joins. I hope someone just gives any tip, and you have until May 31st, and I will be helping him get this going. So if you guys want to share this, I'll link it in my profile. I'll link it in my video description. And hopefully we can get this going and somebody wins. Hopefully one of my followers, Jay, plays. All right, guys. Well, that's my video, my progress update. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.